my peepers. Welcome to Shalene's Creativity Room. It is Tuesday, May 13th. What's going on today? Where have I been? It's been a few days, let me tell you. Weekends are kind of out. I have Dylan staying with me on the weekends for a while, and after school is done, like the end of June, him and the boys might be here temporarily. So, yeah. He's trying to find an apartment that will take his dog. And, I was looking for him. What the hell is up with the cost of rent? It's as much as it is to buy a house. It makes no sense. Rent was supposed to be cheaper than buying a house. Okay, I'm not going to all go back through because I didn't make a video from last Saturday, Sunday, or yesterday. I'm not going through all of that. So, I don't even have this decorated for this week. So we're just going to talk about yesterday. So, yeah. I changed all the melts in my warmers. I did the dishes. I cleaned the living room. I cleaned out my car. Because Scott's had my car all winter. He throws shit in the car and doesn't throw it out. So, I went in with a plastic bag and cleaned out my car. I took out the vacuum cleaner, vacuumed as good as I could. And then I wiped down my dashboard and all of that stuff. Because it was sunny yesterday. It was almost 80, I want to say. Yeah, it was 82 yesterday and sunny. So I'm like, I'm getting it done. The only thing I did not do was the windows inside the windows, outside if you go to the gas station. But I need to do the windows. I watched General Hospital from Friday. I watched Grey's Anatomy from Thursday. I watched Tracker from Sunday night, and it was the season finale. I stitched on Chromatic Dragon. I put in 335 stitches. And I stitched on Mill Hill St. Nicholas Cathedral. I'm still adding beads. I put in 361 beads yesterday. I watched Grace and Frankie. Now, last week when I was telling you I was watching Grace and Frankie, I kept saying it was the last season. No, it wasn't. It was season 6. Season 6 was not the last season. Season 7 is. I am now on season 7. I watched episodes 1 through 6 last night. Then last night on YouTube, I watched Stitchman Darcy, Katie Jeremiah's mom, Midwest Craft Chat, and Yorkshire Crafter. So there's that. Today, I need to do some dishes. There's not much. I've been keeping up on the dishes. I needed to switch my arms with my Dexcom. I already did that. I need to clean the kitchen. Tonight, I need to watch General Hospital from yesterday and today. And today, woohoo, it's the semifinal, the first part for Eurovision. It's on at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Peacock. And then it's on again Thursday for the rest of the semifinal. And that's also at the same time. And then Saturday is the finals. Today I will be stitching on Haunted Library. That's by Lola Crow. And Game of Gnomes by Soda Stitches. I'm hoping to listen to some of my audiobook Encore in Depth maybe before Eurovision comes on. And I already watched a YouTube video, but I will wait. I will wait and tell you tomorrow what one I watched. But yeah, also, I have been back into playing Animal Crossing a little bit every day. I'm not chopping wood. I'm not doing the rocks. I've got 3 fish I have to catch for this month. Well, at least they are what's available this month that I never caught. And I have to catch a fly. So I have garbage out. Waiting for the fly. I don't know how many days it takes for the fly, but I have a rusty can and a tire next to each other. So I'm just waiting for a fly. I did finally catch the cricket the other day. The mole cricket. Yep. So there's that. And I'm getting ready to replace almost all my villagers. I've had the same villagers. Well, when I first started playing, you get the villagers that they send you. And then I ended up buying a pack of those, are they called Moby cards or something like that? They're little bitty mini cards. I bought a pack of those, and I ended up bringing in a lot of the villagers that are like pastel colors. Now I'm going to go in with the ones that that the backgrounds on the cards are red and blue for the summer. So I'm getting ready. I did have one of my villagers this morning telling me that they would like to leave, so I told them that they could. So now I got to invite in to the campground so I can ask them to live there. So I'm getting ready to replace 8 of my villagers. 2 of them I'm keeping until fall. And I think I'm going to switch them out every season. So, yeah, because Justice says he does that. And I'm like, well, that sounds like fun. So I've been back into playing. I don't really need any bells. I have like 39 million bells from always doing the turnips before. And, you know, when we first started playing, you would get a lot of help from other people, especially if you went on their islands. They would drop you bells and clothes and furniture and all that. I'm pretty well set. I am really bad at decorating my village, my island. Everything's been the way I set it up. I am really bad at that. I may move villagers around. I have them all in a row in the middle section. So you have the cliffs in the back. I have all the villagers' houses all along the cliff, the front of the cliff, where it starts to go up. That's where all my villagers are. Yeah, I'm bad at decorating, and I have visited so many other islands, and I've taken pictures, got ideas, but I am bad at doing that. So we'll see. We'll see. Anyways, yesterday, Chromatic Dragon, you wouldn't believe what came in. So, because I got my project bag, I needed, and I have dragon scissors, I needed a scissor fob. So I ordered a scissor fob. I don't know if you can see it. It's got a dragon charm. So yeah, I do have a mermaid bag. Now I need to get, I wonder if there's a mermaid scissor fob. And I have pretty scissors, so we may have to do that. Anyways, you know, Chromatic Dragon, here we are. I'm on page 8 of 25. So this is page 8. So page 8 is all of this here. All of this here is page 8. So we'll be on 8 for a while. But yeah, I'll be stitching on this today until dinner time. I have pork chops out for dinner. I'll probably throw those in the oven. I need to make dinner simple because Eurovision's going to be on. Yeah. So Saturday morning, I'll probably put something in the crock pot. And it's also cross stitch weekend Zoom this weekend. Okay, so last night I worked on St. Nicholas Cathedral, Mill Hill. So that's what it will look like. I'm on the second package of beads because they have 2 bags with beads. One has the asterisk on the chart so you know which ones are which. So I've already done the ones that had the asterisk. And now I'm on the other bag of beads. So yeah, look at that. So I got all the gray beads are done. The gold beads are done. The green beads are done. I'm adding on the petite green right now. And I did the white. I know there's a petite white also, but yeah, so I did the first little bag of beads. Now I'm working on these. So I still have a long ways to go. I don't know if it'll be done next Monday, but I'm hoping it'll be done the end of this this month. So we'll see. Yeah. And so today, when I'm done here, I will be stitching on Haunted Library, which was a stitch-along in 2022. This is by Lola Crow. I think it was 2020. It says 2022. Yeah, copyright 2022. And then there was, what, 10 chapters? Something like that. So, yeah. So this is where I'm at. So I'm finishing up the vampire who's hanging upside down and just this little area. And I think, I don't remember what's next. But this is the section I'm working on today. And if I do get this section done, I'll work on the next one. And the next one would be, so this part is chapter 5. Yeah, chapter 5. So I probably will have this one done. And then I will go on to chapter 6, which is the horseless, headless horseman, which is up in here. You can't see it because the Q-snap's covering it, but I believe it's this section here. So, yeah. That's what I will be working on today until dinner time, and then after dinner it is a game of gnomes by Soda Stitches. So here's a game of gnomes. Isn't that cute? So I started in on his hat, so this here is all done. I can't remember, I'll know in a minute if I did all this, but I am up in his hat. That dragon is done. So yeah, that's what I have. So I did start some of this black here, but I am up in his hat right now. So yeah, that's what I'll be stitching on. Okay, for any of my friends that play Animal Crossing, who is in the southern hemisphere, because I need to come visit your village for the mushrooms. It's mushroom season. And maybe I'll have better luck catching the fish off one of your piers, because I have 2 fish that I have to catch off the pier, and they're large, the largest fish. And then I have another one I have to catch on rainy days. So, yeah, I haven't had a rainy day yet since I started playing again. But yeah, so I have 3 fish to still catch, and I have the 1 bug, and that's the fly. So, yeah, I'm enjoying it again. You know what? You know how often I'm on this playing games? I play Mahjong, a screw game, and a match game. I should just be playing Animal Crossing. So I've been playing that again. Like I said, I'm not hitting the rocks until I need something, and I think I still have stuff in storage. I'm not hitting the trees. The only trees I'm doing are the money trees and planting money trees. And then I look for the message in a bottle. If I need anything from whoever the visitor is for the day, and I shoot down the balloons. Because I still have to do a lot of DIY recipes. So I go and I make sure I talk to each villager every day, and I try to give them a gift. So that's what's going on. Anybody that plays Animal Crossing, you know, let me know. I haven't visited anybody's islands, because the only one that I know that's still playing is my son Justin. I haven't been to his island in a couple years. So I'm enjoying it again. So now I'm getting ready to replace all my villagers except 2 of them. 2 of them I'm keeping until fall. So yeah, let me know what's going on. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Love you guys. Bye.